One. Hi everyone, back to the More YouTube channel. It's Chris back with the Rumour Has It video. We're talking about players linked to the football club this coming transfer window. Safe to say a lot of the names so far have been a little bit underwhelming in terms of the Newcastle United links. Now, we know the PSR thing is all over the horizon at the minute. Newcastle have to balance the books, etc., etc. But we have been linked to a really, really promising player in the last few days. And we're going to talk about this lad right now. He's a centre defender, and he's not Italian. He's not left-footed. No, he's right-footed, which is exactly what we need for a contingency plan for Fabian Schar. We're going to get stuck right into this in a minute. Just before we do, as a reminder, as I always say, if you haven't already, smash subscribe. Help get us to that 8K before the season starts. We're so close. I think we're within 100 now, to be honest with you. So smash that button if you haven't already, guys. Recommend us to family or friends. Would love you to get us to 8K before the first What's Going On of the season. Maybe we can kick it off with a prize draw for a nice giveaway for helping us get to such a milestone. Very much in a young embryonic stage of our channel. We really appreciate all the love and support you guys have given us so far. We love doing this. We love that you guys enjoy what we do, and we'll keep doing it as well. Yeah, so do us a favor and smash that button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos like the one you're about to watch. And if you want to be a member, there is an option down there. You get early access to the videos, like the transfer videos or the next rant that flicks my switch. Click whichever button suits you best, guys. It's all free content, but if you want to give a bit back to the channel, the member option is there. So let's get stuck in. Who am I talking about on this particular occasion? I'm talking about this lad right here, Malick Thiaw, as it's pronounced, who is a German defender, a right-sided centre-back who plays for AC Milan. Now, he did play against Newcastle United in the Champions League. That's right, everybody who isn't a Newcastle fan. We were in the Champions League. We had a 0-0 draw at the San Siro, and Malick Thiaw played in that game for the full 90 minutes, I believe. Now, who is he? What is he? What is he like as a player? Why would AC Milan sell him? Well, we know AC Milan will sell him to cash in on some money. We bought Sandro Tonali, who was pretty much their captain in waiting, and their golden boy. So why wouldn't the sellers Malick Thiaw? Now, obviously, there is a little bit of, is there some animosity between Newcastle and AC Milan, or is it going to go the other way? Is maybe Milan wanting to mend the bridges with Newcastle, and maybe that might help this deal go through? But Malick Thiaw is a 6'4", 22-year-old centre-back who's right-footed, which is paramount really for the balance of our team. We need a long-term successor to Fabian Schar. He's not going to be mint forever, and this lad would be an absolutely brilliant replacement for Fabian Schar long-term. He's quick. He's brilliant in the tackle. We'll get into his stats individually in a minute, but he's great in the tackle. He's good on the ball. He can spray passes around. He can come out and run with it as well from defence. He's really measured, really controlled. Your typical type German centre-half, that you would expect. There's a little bit of those kind of young Rio Ferdinands about him, really. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Rio Ferdinand, but he gives that kind of calm, relaxed vibe at the back for such a lad of such a young age. 3 caps for Germany so far. I did see some comments on X about if he's that good, why is he not in the German squad? But the Germans have got some unbelievable defenders, to be fair. So that's why he's not in the German squad. It's a really good squad. He's only 22, so his time will come for sure. But I'm really excited by this sign. This fills me for a lot more confidence than some of the players we've been linked to thus far in the window. But you can see transfer market values of 21 million. His contract expires in June 2027. The rumor is, I think, that about 30 million may do it for Malick Thiaw. Now, apparently we've been interested in Tomori as well, but I think AC Milan want closer to 40 million for Tomori, which maybe isn't as far as Newcastle want to stretch. But I think this kid at around about 30 million quid could be a really, really shrewd bit of business for Newcastle. He's given me the Sven Botman vibes in terms of what he could be. And imagine him next to Botman, the age of the two, and they could be our centre-back pairing for years to come. Not I'm trying to oust Fabian Schar by any stretch, but you could slowly blend Malick Thiaw into the team next season. And then, at the end of the season, he could really slot in and be Botman's permanent partner. But let's look at his kind of career, then his individual stats. You see, he had 21 appearances for AC Milan last season. In terms of the tackles, Mark's got it all statted out there. 34 tackles, 23 blocks, 13 interceptions, passes 1,184. So his pass ratio is 91.6%. So it shows you how well he uses the ball. You can see that from the statistics as well. He's in the high 70s for the tackles, kind of halfway for tackles won. Interceptions a little bit low in terms of the other 5 centre-back or other leagues, 5 top European leagues with centre-backs. There's some great players in there, to be fair to the kid. He's only young, so he's only going to get better. So you got to remember that with the stats. Clearance is a little bit lower as well, but again, that will come in time. Passes and pass completion, the way he uses the ball is unbelievable. He's up in the 92nd percentile for pass completion. Progressive passes are in the 70s. Passes in the final third in the high 60s. Shot creation chances, again, nearly 80%. Errors, he doesn't make a lot of errors as well. So this kid is a really, really good player. and I think he could be a fantastic replacement for Fabian Schar long term. You can see how he compares next to the wonderful, handsome Swiss bastard that is Fabian Schar. You can see, so Malick Thiaw does beat him on tackles, progressive passes, pass completions as well. In terms of the true tackle stats, Mark's favorite stat that he sometimes has to explain to me again because I don't quite know what it really means. Very good tackler, I think, generally. Tackles that matter as far as I know. Mark will tell me, I'm sure. He might even comment on this video. So the aerials one, you can see Malick Thiaw beats Schar as well. Aerials one, that's key for our team as well. We need to be good in the air. But clearances, blocks, and interceptions, Fabian Schar is a little bit better on that. So he's a bit more wild, he's a bit more experienced. So maybe just positional sense on the pitch, possibly less ball chasing. But for me, I'm really excited by this potential sign. I've seen some ITKs bang stuff out about how he's agreed personal terms. I don't believe it until I see it from a really genuine news source. We don't do ITKs here. We don't entertain it until it's from a genuine source. Then we can look at it. But Fabrizio Romano was talking about Malick Thiaw with one of his colleagues on X the other day. And Newcastle are really talking about this player in a serious capacity. Now, there has been discussions because AC Milan want a right back as well. The Kieran Trippier has also been discussed as maybe a part exchange or kind of involving in this deal. Obviously, Kieran's over in Euro 2024. Likes of Miguel runs in the Copa America. This transfer window and deadline is doing us no favors in terms of being able to shift players because they're playing in major tournaments. But, the whole thing with Kieran Trippier is a funny one. I thought Kieran Trippier might be off the books this summer, in all fairness. I think with the emergence of Tino Livramento as probably the number one right back for next season, I don't think Kieran is going to be here next season. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this happen. That's a good move for Kieran as well. Good city in that. But I know his missus struggled to settle abroad. I'm not getting into the whole shit with his missus and Instagram. That ain't what this channel's all about. This ain't Love Island. And I am not Maya Jama. If I was, I might have more subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, if this is the kind of thing you like, smash subscribe. Hell, get us to the 8K mark. Good segue there. See, Maya can't do segues like me, surely. She looks better than I do. I'll give you that. But yeah, smash that button. Help get us to 8K, guys. Like the video. Help the channel grow. Let us know what you think in the comments about Malick Thiaw. Are you happy with that? Are you excited by that? I am. I think that's a much higher caliber signing for us in this transfer window. The kind of player that can slot into the start 11 straight away, give us experience, give us quality, make the team better. And that's the kind of players that we need, not mediocre players. I get squad depth filling out, but a lot of the players who are in our start 11 should be squad depth players, and you should buy better than them to put them in the 11, in my opinion. But we always like to hear what you guys have to say about it. Smash a comment in. We'll do our best to reply. Keep it above the belt. As I always say, don't be a prick or you'll get the flick. It's a nice community here. You'll enjoy the banter. It's all about football, and it's all done in a nice, calm, rational, respectful manner. So if you can't do that, go click on somebody else's video. But hope you enjoyed this, guys. Let us know what you think about that signing, and we'll be back with some more content soon enough. Have a cracking day. Enjoy the Euros and the Copa America, and we'll see you later. Cheers.